What's good, Shadow Gang? Welcome back to another video. If y'all new here, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Follow me on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Thread, and I'm pretty sure that's all I got. Yeah. But yeah, man, follow me on everything and check out my previous video and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. Alright, y'all. Y'all click the video. Y'all know why y'all here. Naomi is the women's world heavyweight champion, bruh. That's what I'm talking about. Now, before I get into it, right? Yes, I'm not showing my face, but, well, the mask, because, you know, I wear a mask. Because I got work tomorrow. I'm tired as fuck. I look like shit. And putting the mask on right now, I know I'm going to fall asleep under it, so I can't put it on. But we're going to still talk about this, man. Naomi is officially a history maker once again. Now, the reason why I say once again is because she is the first black woman to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. All right? She made history. She won it twice. Shout out to Naomi. She did her thing. Now, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure I can confidently say this shit. Naomi is also the first black woman to win the Money in the Bank contract, the women's one. Let me think about it real quick. She's the first. And now she's the first women's world heavyweight champion in WWE history. And she did that in front of Jacqueline and Jazz. That's a big deal. That's a very big deal, man. Sorry about that. I had to drink water. But yeah, man. I'm so happy. I've been a Naomi fan since I was in elementary school, dude. Like, I remember back when she was part of the fucking Dactyl Girls and she was just a cheerleader. I remember that shit. I remember my first and only WWE live event I went to. It was back when she was still part of the fucking Dactyls and she came out and she was dancing and doing her thing. And I remember everybody was a fan of them. I'm like, maybe they can be a tag team and go against the Bellas. And, you know, Naomi ended up being a star. Like, literally. And Naomi was always my favorite. So I was kind of happy that happened. But yeah, man, Naomi has been doing her thing. And I'm happy because ever since she's come back, she's been treated like crap. I'm talking about crap after crap after crap. Like, first of all, when her and Mercedes, when she was Sasha, were the women's tag team champions, that made history. You have two black women, you know, being tag team champs, and they were doing a pretty good reign. But then you got Vince McMahon wanting Sasha to pin Naomi, or Naomi wanting to pin Sasha, which I'm pretty sure it was Sasha pinning Naomi. I think it was an elimination match or whatever. I hated that shit. And I understood why they walked out. I understood why. And it worked out. Mercedes went to Japan, won the women's title over there. And then, you know, she's doing an amazing run in AEW right now. You know, just watched her match with Toni Storm and All in Texas. Shout out to Mercedes. And then Naomi went to TNA and won the Knockouts Championship. The TNA Knockouts Championship, the Women's Knockouts Championship. Had an amazing feud with Jordynne Grace. She did her thing. And then she came back at the Royal Rumble. I want to say, was it not a year ago, right? Yeah, I think it was a year ago now. Yep, about a good year ago. And she didn't win, obviously. Then she had a dope WrestleMania moment with Jade and Bianca as the big three. And then after that, it started to go down. There was nothing for her to do. She kept losing and losing and losing. She was being sort of punished, in my opinion. And I think that's what all the fans were thinking. Like, they're punishing her. Like, every time they booked her, like, bad, everybody always made the comment, now you see why Mercedes never came back to WWE. And it was fair. It was fair. Sorry, I really have to drink a lot of water. My voice is fucking me up. But it was fair. Like, they weren't doing shit with her, man. But then the Jade Cargill thing happened with her falling on the car, that storyline. Now, I'm still convinced that the original plan was probably going to be Bianca. That's what I feel. I feel like they were going to do Bianca, but they said, nah, we need this baby face. And I understood why. It's the same. She's like female John Cena. She's way too loved by the crowd. She gets along with everybody as far as fan base. So Naomi did the thing. And for the most part, when that happened, I was like, you know what? I'm not mad at it. I still think Bianca had a thing to do to it. But kind of like there was Naomi. It took me a while to get into it, but I did like it. And you know what? It worked out for the best when she changed her, like, character. Like, remember, she was this whole glow thing. Me, I love the glow. I was there in 2016 and 2017 when she was doing the glow thing and had the custom SmackDown Women's Championship. But, man, you can't just keep doing the same thing over and over and expect it to work. So I was so happy she has this, like, the yellow tape that you'll see in a crime scene and shit, wearing all black. She had razor blades in her hair and in her freaking gear. Like, she did her thing, man. And she made this whole new character. And it's crazy because me and my boy Black Couch Booking, shout out to you, bruh, we legit were like, yo, we need to see a black wrestler come out with, like, rock or punk music or something and, like, be completely different and shit. And Naomi is literally the closest to that, if not, well, not even the closest. She is that, because that's exactly what we say. We want someone different, not that hip-hop, upbeat type shit, because even though we love hip-hop, we love rap, that's our shit, we do need to see more people, especially black wrestlers and Latino wrestlers, be a little different. And Naomi was a good choice, in my opinion. I like that. But fast forward to tonight, Evolution 2. Can't believe it was 7 years since the last one. Literally, I was in, Evolution was like 7 years ago. I was in, like, middle school. I graduated high school, it's 2025? I graduated high school in 2023. That's how long it's been since I graduated high school. And Evolution 1 was when I was in middle school, bro. Middle school. Like, come on, man. Like, what is we doing, dog? But yeah, man, fast forward to Evolution 2. First of all, her losing to Jade, I expected that. I expected Jade to win because I said to myself, it makes sense for her to lose. And everybody's like, what do you mean? Well, think about it. Jade got her win at Mania. Cool. And then this match, it felt like it was a last minute thing, which I still feel like it is. Jade needs to win too. That way, Jade can be 2-0 against Naomi in one-on-one. So the next time, Jade, because Jade's won the Queen of the Ring, the next time they meet is when Jade beats Tiffany for the WWE Women's Championship, and she cashes in on Jade and takes the title from Jade and says, boom, got my lick back. You feel me? And I thought that was going to happen because, report says, well, it is confirmed Jade is going to film a movie with Jonathan Majors in the fall, and summer's here. We're in July, middle of July, I believe. So it made sense, right? That's what I thought. But nah, Triple H said, you know what? I owe y'all a surprise. Boom. Rhea and Io was an amazing match. They were killing it. And Naomi coming out and cashing in successfully, I did not expect that at all. I did not. I really thought it was going to be she either costs Jade the title by interfering and cashing in and taking the title before Jade wins it, or she waits until Jade gets it, ruins Jade's life, and takes the title from her with the briefcase. But yo, she decided to be like, nah, let me do a swerve. So that's pretty cool. So who knows? Maybe this means the Jade and Naomi story is over. Is she a Raw superstar now? I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I'm just so happy Naomi did her thing. Naomi legit is the first black woman to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Again, I'm pretty sure she's the first black woman to win the Money in the Bank contract, the women's one. And now she's the first black woman to win the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Like, that's dope. I can't wait to see her gear, how she's going to do her gear, you know. Or maybe she'll get a custom belt. I know they gave her a custom briefcase. Shit, why not give her a custom belt? You never know. But yeah, man, I'm so happy as a Naomi fan who's been a Naomi fan since I was, again, in elementary school. Since she was part of the Funkadactyls, a fucking cheerleader. Since that, I remember watching Total Divas because she was on it. Yeah, that's right. I was one of those guys. She did her thing, man. So fucking happy as a fan. And I'm glad that she's doing her thing. And she did it in Evolution. She ended the show. She closed the show, man. You know? And also, I gotta give her props because her nose was bleeding. I don't know if it was from the razor blades and from her attire or a bump got wrong, which I kind of liked that she was... How can I say this without sounding like an asshole? I kind of liked that there was blood in that match because it was a street match, a no holds bar match or whatever, which I don't even know what the fuck's the difference between a no disqualification, no holds barred, and a street match. They're all the same shit, literally. So, yeah, man, I kind of like that. And to see her bandaged up but still go out there, cash in, and win the Women's World Heavyweight Championship, that's a dope thing to see, man. So I'm just fucking happy. I'm tired as fuck. I'm out of breath. Because I just can't believe this is actually fucking happening, man. So with that being said, man, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. I can't wait to see what they do. I hope they don't fumble this shit. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.
You wanna twerk, baby. You wanna twerk, baby. You wanna twerk, baby. You wanna twerk.